We see that safety car 2 has went back into the pits. Oh, and we can see that, oh, there's chaos in the hairpin. We can see a car backwards. Oh, and oh, there's crashing happening. Oh, so there's a car to the floor. Okay. Oh, there's major chaos as I think the race has started now. Alex Norris is gone. Nuno Rocha already passed Julian Oulet. Hopefully that wasn't for the start-finish line. Slightly misses the apex, but he keeps it together. He's now in P2, and Julian Oulet has to watch behind because Justin Joe is just behind. Let's see what's happening further down the grid. Almost 3 wide through the roundabout. We see that most people have gone away relatively safely. We've seen some crushing further down the grid, but it looks to be good now. You can see side by side Thomas Piccolo and Akram Shushem. 3 wide, I think, here. Just in front of him. 3 wide through the corner, and they make it safely. Akram Shushem up into P6. Thomas Piccolo looking up the inside. Is he gonna brake later? No, he waits. Tries to get the exit, but he has some contact. Did he? Oh, and we see a spin further down the field. We've seen a crash. We've seen a big crash. I think there's a pileup even. Oh, yes, there's definitely a pileup happening. Oh, that was Cameron McIntyre being the big loser of that incident. Oh, as we can see a lot of cars here. 3 wide through Indy left, going into the hairpin. You can go 3 wide there. Contact being made, a lot of contact everywhere. Sim racing block in the middle of it. Justin Shaw getting pushed to the right. This is very good racing here. I think there's 4 wide. Are they 4 wide? They are 4 wide on the straight. Who's gonna get the slipstream? Who's gonna have the higher top speed here? This is all a battle for P11. And don't forget, every position here is for points. There is no top 10 only points. Every position has at least some points. Oh, and we see a spin. A spin from, I think that was one of the Muppet racing cars. I think that was William Hockley. Yes, William Hockley has had an incident. Let's hope that wasn't his mistake. Oh, watch out for that rejoin. He is already on thin ice, as I can confirm from the official stewarding. Nuno Rocha is now getting dangerously close to Alex Norris. A little bit of beef between these two guys. Nuno Rocha is gonna go up the inside. Oh, and they've touched. Alex Norris is off. How bad is it? He's lost the position to Julian Oulet. Nuno Rocha gave that back the position. That's very sportsmanlike. They touched on the entry of the corner. Now that puts Julian Oulet into P1. That's 2 free positions for him just because of Nuno Rocha's mistake. He's gonna be delighted with that. That's an easy overtake for the lead here, as Thomas Piccolo now has a run on Colin Elise in the slipstream, going for turn 1. Nearly bomb drafting Colin Elise defense to the inside. Is Thomas gonna brake late enough so he can make a move? Colin Elise slightly goes wide, but Thomas has a good exit, but it's too tight here. You can't overtake here. Victor Mojito also right behind that, looking to make a move on both of them. You see some very close battling here behind. Konstantin Miljetic and Tadeusz Boski side by side with Vladislav Ivkovic now watching as well. On the inside of the corner, that locks up a bit, but he gets the move done. Good defending from Konstantin Miljetic there. We see some action here from... Oh, and John Seconti at the inside of the wall taking out Ruby Narwhal. Oh no. Oh, that's a very bad rejoin from Ruby Narwhal. Oh no, I think the stewards are gonna look at that. That was a very bad rejoin from him. Luckily, most people have survived that. Just behind that, John Seconti, hitting the wall earlier, now has some company from behind, from Tadeusz. Tadeusz getting a bad exit, now Cameron McIntyre on his outside. For the Firestone right, I think that is. He backs out. We can see the front three being very close to each other. Anyone makes a mistake, they can lose their position. Nuno Rocha having a very good gap behind of 3 seconds, so he can just follow these two guys in front of him. He wants them to battle so he can gain an advantage of the both of them. He's side by side here for Ruby Nobro and Mateusz. With Konstantin right behind. Oh, very close into the roundabout. They went nearly side by side, but of course that's gonna be way too close for comfort here. I see Colin Elise and Victor Mojito side by side. I think Victor Mojito just overtook Colin Elise. He probably had a better exit. Very close racing through the Indy left here. Colin Elise goes slightly wide, I think. And Victor Mojito has secured that P5 position. Starting from P9, he has already gained 4 positions. Konstantin Militic now on the inside of Mateusz. And behind that there are also 2 people side by side. I couldn't quite make out who that were. Oh, and they touch. Oh, yes, they both crashed. Oh, that's a very... Oh, no, that's a very big crash. That's a very big pileup there. I think the car on the inside went slightly wide there, touching the both of them. And Justin Joe has had an incident. He's fallen back all the way back to P15. Connor Moe getting his exit a bit wrong, braking too late for turn 1. Justin Joe regaining that position. Justin Joe obviously starting in P5, if I remember correctly. Lost about 10 positions already. He's gonna be furious. Alex Norris and Nuno very close, but just Julian also very close to there. These guys are constantly a few tenths within each other. I can tell from the lap times. Oh, and Nuno Rocha does as I say. He takes the inside there. I told you guys, you can easily put the car there, but it's gotta be tricky on the outside, and it doesn't look like Nuno has the outside, the exit speed here to make it a move stick into turn 1. But now Alex just lost about 8 tenths to Julian Noulet, so that wasn't a very good strategical move from Nuno, but he wants that P2 position from Alex. He gets the slipstream, now up the inside for turn 1, side by side. Alex does a good defense. They are still side by side for the roundabout here. Alex goes slightly deep. Nuno Rocha, I think it's not enough for now, but he's still just 2 tenths behind. Very close racing from these two guys. Oh, very clean. Unlike earlier, unfortunately. Alex Norris with a great defense here through sector 1. You see Tim Draper and Mike Moonen side by side here. On the big straight coming into turn 1. Can Tim Draper get the inside and make the move? He broke later. Is he gonna make the apex? He does. Very clean move from Tim Draper. Akram Shushan and Ayrton Shoemaker side by side. And Akram moves up a place. He made the move stick. Oh, but Ayrton has a good exit. Ayrton has a very good exit. Is it good enough? It doesn't look like it is good enough though. Very close by these guys. They are side by side again. They are side by side on the straight. Ayrton Shoemaker had a very good exit. And he gets back into P11, into Firestone Corner. Akram Shushan now with the better exit, but he has to go around the outside for Indy left. Is he gonna have the exit to get moved on into the chicane? He's on the outside. Can he cross over? Can he do a good old classic switchback? It looks like he might be, because he now has the slipstream for the next corner. Is he gonna have enough speed here? Ayrton Shoemaker already slightly drifting out wide. It's too late to go up the inside now. Akram on the inside, brakes later. Is he gonna get the move done? No, he doesn't. Ayrton Shoemaker on the outside keeps a good defense. Nuno Rocha falling slightly back of Alex. I think he made a mistake. Sim Racing Block and Thomas Piccolo. Now this is a fight we want to watch. Thomas Piccolo and Sim Racing Block obviously having that very controversial incident last race. They don't want to have that happen again. I think Sim Racing Block was slightly drifting there. Thomas Piccolo with the good exit. It's not going to be enough though. Oh, Cameron McIntyre has spun through turn 1. Oh no, watch out on the rejoin. No cars behind him. Unfortunate for Cameron. See, Colin at least getting overtaken by Victor Mojito. These guys have been battling now. It's almost 3 wide with Shahrukh Khan, which is a back marker actually. Maybe Colin Elise had lost, or Victor Mojito lost some time there with the back markers. It's Thomas Piccolo. Oh, it's 3 wide there. What happened to Thomas Piccolo? He's fallen back 4 places. Did he do that on his own, or did Sim Racing block and him touch again? Oh no, Thomas Piccolo losing a lot of time here. You can see Victor Mojito and Colin Elise still being very close to each other. It's back at the grid. Flat and Jackson are very close to each other. I think Flat just overtook him. Oh, and Jackson hits the wall. That's not going to give him a very good exit. Oh, as he goes into the pits. Maybe he has to refuel because he didn't load enough fuel. It's Nuno Rocha and Alex Norris very close again. Just behind that, Victor Mojito and Colin Elise. Oh, both going wide. Someone touched the wall. I think that was Victor Mojito there. We need to get a replay of that. And Alex Norris loses the position to Nuno. In the left. Nuno finally making the move on Alex. Having the better race pace there. To get that move done. Further down we have Akram Shushem. Who just got overtaken by Justin Show, I think. Oh, and Justin Show is in the wall. And he just lost the position to Akram Shushem there. He's gonna be very bad. I think he did that on his own, but I couldn't quite see it. Oh, as we see Thomas sliding across. Nikita Muravyov and Sim Racing block side by side. Oh, Sim Racing blocks off the track. Sim Racing blocks off the track. Oh, you need to hold your brakes, mate. You need to hold your brakes. Switching positions with his teammate, John Mapp. Now also getting overtaken by Thomas Piccolo and Ayrton Shoemaker. He now has company from the outside. From Akram Shushem. Oh, Sim Racing Block just lost a lot of positions. Also to his rival, Thomas Piccolo. So we can see some very side-by-side racing here. Oh, Akram Shushem on the outside of Ayrton. Thomas on the inside there. Oh, and Ayrton and Thomas touch. So, oh, Sim Racing Block, I think, has had another incident with Justin Joe, giving him another tap. I think they touched there while being side by side. There was a lot going on. I couldn't quite see it. Thomas Piccolo also dropping back now. All these guys are dropping back, making mistakes. They're pushing too hard and hitting the walls. I mean, Long Beach is a very tough track, so it's also understandable. As Colin Elise and Victor Mojito very close again, just passing Will Evans, a back marker. Oh, a little bit of contact. Can see. Oh, a big crash between Trent Draper and Ruby Norwell in the left. Tim Draper, I think, touched him there on the inside. I couldn't quite see it. Grant now has company from behind from Grant God, his teammate Ruby Norwell, as Thomas Piccolo just had an accident. Thomas Piccolo dropping back to 21st. What has happened? Thomas Piccolo, very inconsistent this race, has been crashing a lot actually. I don't know if it was his mistake or if he got taken out, but I guess we will see that post-race because we have race control that's gonna be looking for that. Nuno Rocha and Alex Norris still very close, just half a second separating them. And Julien Oulet still out there in P1, still standing strong with just 6 minutes left in the race. See, oh, Connor Moe getting all slidey there. Sliding on the exit, losing a position to Envy Gonzalez. Is William Hockley just teleported to pits, I think. Colin Elise and Victor Mojito battling it out again. I think Victor is on the outside. Colin Elise gets a very good launch. Side by side here. Victor obviously having the inside. They're gonna be totally side by side through the turn. Who's gonna brake later? Colin Elise brakes later. Victor Mojito are on the outside. They make contact, but it's just a little bit of contact. Side by side through the roundabout, little bit of contact again, but room was held. Very good racing from these two men. Victor Mojito and Colin Elise battling it out here. So Alex Norris is slowly but surely getting closer to Nuno Rocha. Nuno Rocha getting closer to Julien Oulet, having to pass a backmarker, Raymond Groschant. Oh, Nuno is gonna lose some time overtaking the backmarker. Alex isn't gonna lose as much. Muraviev and John Mapp side by side here. John Mapp on the inside. Ooh, keeps the position, I think. Oh! I think someone just hit the wall, or did I see that incorrect? I think I didn't see that correctly. Alex Norris and Nuno Rocha now nearly side by side. They're gonna be side by side by the time turn 1 is there, I think. Nuno Rocha up, defends the inside. Alex Norris on the outside. Side by side. Who wants to brake later? Nuno Rocha brakes later. Gets the move done here. Julien Oulet just in front of that with Logan Paulson in between. A blue flag being very much in the way, but also adding some interesting aspects to the race. Logan Paulson isn't gonna let them through that easily. Nuno Rocha gets his inside. Alex is gonna lose some time here because of the back marker. Nuno Rocha sliding. Getting a bad exit. I think Alex might have him here. So battle is going on behind them as well. Julien Oulet also having quite some issues with the traffic. Shah Rukh Khan there. Nuno Rocha and Alex side by side. Alex is now paused, but he hasn't. Oh, Nuno Rocha gets taken out by a back marker. Oh no. What an anticlimactic end of this battle. Nuno Rocha gets hit by a back marker. Who turns in on him, I think, as they were battling with Alex. I mean, he's definitely gonna be very bad at that back marker. Let's not push too hard now, because you're still in P3, you can still battle it out. Further down the field, Declan McIntyre and Justin Joe. Justin Joe around the outside gets the move done. Does he have the exit speed though? Looks like he does. Good move from Justin Joe there. Just in front of that, Sim Racing Block and Connor Moe also being very close to each other. Sim Racing Block on the inside. Good move there. Ooh, nearly contact. Good move from Sim Racing Block on the Indy left. The inside, oh, and they touch. Sim Racing Block not leaving the space for Connor, who definitely got the inside there. Oh, and pushes Connor Moe off, I think. That's not very sportsmanlike. I don't think Sim Racing Block was happy with that one and just shoves Connor Moe off. I don't think he's allowed to do that. Anyway, he lost some time because of that. Now Justin Joe is up his inside. Side by side through the corner. Sim Racing Block on the outside. Justin Joe just shoots past. Nothing Sim Racing Block can do about that. Another good move from Justin Joe up into P12. Some freeway battle here. Akram Shushem and Ayrton Shoemaker with just Nikita Muraviev also behind there. I think he made them, no, not quite yet, he's on the outside now. He's gonna try to force Ayrton Shoemaker into a mistake. And he does make the mistake. Nikita gets the better exit. Ayrton is defending the inside like it's absolutely holy. Gets it slightly wrong though, now hits the wall. He's gonna lose the position to Nikita Muraviev, but is he gonna try to do a switch back in the hairpin? He isn't. Nikita Muraviev is gonna get a bad exit out of this, but Ayrton Shoemaker spins. This doesn't spin, he gets a big snap of oversteer. So you can see that Slaus down into P5. I think he lost the position to Colin Elise. Another close action from Ayrton Shoemaker and Andy Gonzalez. The back markers are really getting in the way. Shah Rukh Khan in front again, making the battle more interesting, which for me is fun to watch, but obviously these guys are not going to be happy with that happening right now. kind of hard to follow what is happening actually. Ayrton Shoemaker now defends the inside for the next corner. Envy Gonzalez on his outside doesn't brake late enough. Justin Joe gets up to his inside though. Good move from Joe. Slau is also losing a position to Victor Mojito. He's losing a lot of positions. Julian has had an incident. Oh, and he gets hit by a backmarker again. Oh no. Julian has had a major incident. Now is in the wall on the outside of a corner. Toyota corner. Oh, that's a bad. Oh, nearly. Oh. It all goes well. But behind there is Colin Elise. Behind the backmarker. Oh, wait. Oh, Colin Elise just went flying through the... Colin Elise just went flying through the roundabout, losing 2 positions to Victor Mojito and Cesare Swagulinski. I think he tried to avoid a backmarker that absolutely flew away there. Let's talk about Julian Ouellette, who has been leading this race for the whole time now. And now had an incident. I think it wasn't himself, and maybe had an incident with a backmarker and lost 2 positions. 2 very valuable positions. He's definitely not gonna be happy with that. Now 10 seconds behind. He needs to watch out because Victor Mojito is behind. In P2 now you have Nuno. Oh, kick curbs having an incident. Now Julian Ouellette and Victor Mojito very close. They touch up to the final corner. I think he's gonna be too far to make a move. Maybe if it gets a very good exit. He doesn't though. Julian Ouellette keeps P3. I think there's some chaos in the background. I think it's all fine. Anyway, we have Alex Norris winning the race. Nuno Rocha in second. Julian Ouellette in P3. P4 is Victor Mojito. P5 is Colin Elise. And I can officially tell that people are not happy with the lapped cars. People are not happy with the lap cars. Are there still any close battles? Don't think there are, no. I can see the safety car now making its way to the Firestone corner. As it's now, Emiliano made the side pace, but he already got overtaken. It's lights out. He's gone. But does everybody make it through in one piece through the hairpin? No. There's been crashes. Back up to the field, we can see that Emiliano Orgari is still leading by a ton. We can see that most people are getting relatively along here. People are actually surviving this time around. Oh! As I say that, I jinxed it. Big crash on the stray here. Under the braking zone. Is it very big? It's pretty big. But I don't think it's gonna be a red flag. Big curbs now for P4 with Thomas Piccolo. Just got overtaken. Thomas Piccolo with an amazing start. Wow. He's already closing in on the top 3. Not obviously him being a faster driver than the top 3 right now. He's gonna be in the lead soon. We can see a big crash for Slaus. And we have a full course yellow deployed. A full course yellow, if you are a fan of Formula 1, which is also happening right now at Miami. This is basically a virtual safety car. The cars will be required to drive at a maximum of 120 kilometers an hour. Getting a delta displayed, no overtaking. Emiliano still in the lead. Thomas is up into P3. Made another move. So we now have a full course yellow on track, or a virtual safety car, however you want to say it. Nuno Rocha still into P31, and I'm trying to find where Alex Norris is. He is into P27, so he's already overtaken Nuno, but at this point anything could happen. We are now waiting for the grid to settle again under the full course yellow. The full course yellow is ending in 10 seconds. Let's see. Can Thomas Piccolo? Oh, he's very far behind. Let's check this then. And it's now ended. People are getting penalties for speeding under the full course yellow. Obviously, you should not do that. A lot of positions being gained and lost. Oh, and we see a crash in the roundabout. Nikita Muravyev and William Hockley. William Hockley obviously being on thin ice. Oh, yeah, oh no, this is a red flag. Yeah, this, oh. So you see the car flying through the air. We saw a car flying through the air. Yeah, it's a safety car. We have a safety car. We went from a red flag to a full course yellow, now to a safety car. Emiliano Righetti still in P1, staying out strong there. We just saw a car completely flying through the air there. I wonder what that was. It looked like one of the Muppet Motorsport cars, but I could be wrong. So we are now waiting for the safety car to make its way onto the grid. I can't find them, unfortunately. Oh, there we go, safety man 2 is there, leading the pack. Oh, Tadeusz Sposki, this guy should keep it calm. Why is he overtaking? Why is he overtaking? Just keep calm, it's a safety car, mate. You're not losing that position. He just overtook under the safe. Okay, the stewards are gonna have a look at that. Meanwhile, further down the back we can see Alex Norris now in P21 and Nuno Rocha and Victor Mojito definitely caught up in that crash, P29 and P30. Go and Ule having a little bit of a banter. Emiliano and Tadeusz are still doing that. Just give each other some room. We don't have to be... Oh, and Thomas rear ends his friend Emiliano. Okay. There are just 14 minutes left in this race. Because of all these shenanigans. As I told you guys before, it's gonna be a reverse grid. It's gonna be more chaos. And I don't know what Tadeusz Sposki is doing. He's keeping that position. That P1 position for some reason. He's not allowed to do that. He will get penalized if he keeps that until the restart. Wondering, is the restart happening now or are they gonna give it one more lap? I am not sure though. You can see, oh, John Mabb is flying. There has been a crash. There is a crash. Oh, there are cars sideways. Watch out for the rejoin. Good rejoin. We can see now in front that the safety car is gonna go for another lap because, oh, no, Rocha hitting the wall. See that most people have gained a position because of this incident. People need to watch out now for each other because seriously, we should keep on racing. And we don't want to get a full course yellow every time. So the race is probably going to restart with about 12 more minutes, and Tadeusz Sposki again overtook Emiliano. Interesting moves here as Emiliano overtakes him and overtakes the safety car and... Some interesting tactics here. Having a lot of people crashing. We have a lot of people not following the rules. Basically, a lot of stuff is going wrong. These guys are still swapping positions. Oh, there's been a crash, I think. Oh yeah, Thomas Piccolo has been taken out, or has taken himself. Oh my god, guys, come on. Someone has just given up and teleported to pits. I totally respect that. Thomas Piccolo is now down into P29. He's gonna be mad. He got taken out again. as we're coming on the seaside way straight, making our way to, yes, and the safety car is ending, coming in this lap. Emiliano is gonna decide the pace. He gets overtaken before the start finish line. That's a penalty for Tadeusz. Tadeusz is still in front for some reason. He's still in. Emiliano has hit the wall, has hit sim racing block, and oh, we have a car spinning. Oh no. And he rejoined. Okay. Okay, this is carnage. Anyway, the races we started, a lot of people under overtaking, sim racing block included, is overtaking before the start. Now sim racing block is gonna look for that P1 with Tadeusz and Emiliano. He's definitely quicker than them, but he needs to keep it clean. Further down the field, we can see a lot of Ayrton Shoemaker in the wall. Nuno getting caught. Oh no, there's more crashing going on. A lot of more. Oh my god. Victor Mojito dropping back all the way. Oh, and we see another collision. Justin Joe and Kip Curbs. This is absolute carnage, guys. Come on. Thomas Piccolo yet in another pile up here. Oh, and two people. William Hockley taken out again. Bobby Narwhal also losing some positions here. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't know what to watch. We see Vlad now. P5. We see Tadeusz side by side with Grand God. Grand God makes the move. Sim Racing block in P1. In race 2 doing very well. Thomas and... Now this is an interesting one. Thomas and Julian are side by side nearly. Are there gonna be some team orders? Julian obviously being faster than Thomas. Are they gonna let each other through? Are they gonna battle? What are they gonna do? Oh, Thomas getting a very bad exit there. We can see some very close action here. Further up the field, Mike Moon and Ruby Narwhal, Justin Joe. Someone gotta stop and go 10 seconds. Joe moves up. Oh, Joe is back into the pits. Mike Moonen completely taken out himself. Oh, there's a big... Oh. Mike Moonen hitting the wall and taking out some people along with him. That's not a good rejoin. Nuno Rocha and Norris again side with very close to each other. These guys are rivals from the last race. Now, they were battling before when there were blue flags, but now you have the slow cars, but no blue flags. Anything can happen now. Sim Racing block comfortably in the lead right now. Joe has retired, unfortunately. And Mike Moonen got a bad exit. Nuno Rocha side by side with Alex. Gets the switchback. Oh, and there's been a crash and Nuno is in the wall. Oh, and someone is flying. There's a car upside down. Who is that? I think that's... I can't see what that is. There was a car upside down. I hope he got pushed into the right position, because we now have the old... We now have the top three back again. Alex, Norris, Julian Ulliot and Nuno Rocha. All back united with Thomas Piccolo in front. Also a fast driver, but not a top 3 driver right now. We see an incident happened further back with kick curbs. This is gonna be probably the battle for the higher positions, as there's only 8 minutes left in the race. Because of all the safety cars and restarts and full course yellows, as Alex Norris around the outside through the roundabout. Now that's not where you can make a move. Now has Julian Ulliot to deal with, and Julian has Nuno to deal with. This is a great battle here. Let's watch from Nuno. Oh, as he crashes! He gets hit by John Sacanti, I think. Loses quite some positions. Oh no, as Alex and Julian are side by side. This might be a battle for the lead, but might also not be, because there's a lot more time for them to overtake the slower cars. Especially now if they're gonna be fighting like this. Alex very close to Julian. Alex obviously having a faster qualifying time. Then Julian might have the better race pace, as we see an incident in front. Is that gonna affect this battle? It is. Julian has to watch out for him. Thomas Piccolo also in front, making his way through the field. Might help out his teammate if he slows down. We don't know. Thomas Piccolo hitting the wall, overtaking another car here. These cars are now gonna be 3 wide maybe. These guys are now 3 wide into turn 1. Cameron doesn't have the speed to keep up. Colin and Elise might go for a move on Thomas Piccolo. Thomas Piccolo getting 4 positions on the straight. What a... Oh, Colin and Elise. Oh, there's their touch, but no crashes. Thomas Piccolo up into P7. Oh, as we see, another car fly through the skies. I think Thaddeus was involved with that, as Alex Norris makes his way through. Just behind Julian again. You see Ruby Narwhal and Philo Vaspier side by side. Philo Vaspier breaks later, probably is gonna get the worst exit though. Ruby Narwhal can't quite make the move yet. Gonna have to wait a bit. Oh, and there's... okay. That looked... okay. John Secanti out of the race after contact with Nuno Rocha. That was a big crash there for John. He lost a lot of positions. As I can see, Julian Oulet has spun. That's a big one. Julian has spun and John Mapp is gonna hit him. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. That's... that was... John Mapp had nowhere to go. It just went straight into the side of Julian. And there's nothing he can do about that. Nikita Muravyov moving up into P3 now. Side by side with Emiliano. Nikita obviously being quite a bit faster than Nikita. But just behind that, side by side, Ruby Narwhal and Philo Vaspier for P5. If not that top 3, go for top 5. Ruby Narwhal has made the move as Thomas flies over the roundabout. Absolute. He needs to. Thomas, you're in a Mazda, you're not in a Boeing plane. Almost a dangerous rejoin. Nuno moves up another position as Vlad has spun. Nuno Rocha obviously not gonna be happy with what happened earlier, but he's gonna make his way into the top 10 now, overtaking Tadeusz. Oh, and there's a big crash, big crash, big crash, big crash. Connor Moe spinning all around, together with Every Gonzalez. Sim racing block getting chased down by Grand God as we have a drift car. I think that was Julian Oulet actually sliding through the corner. Thomas Piccolo gaining another position as Thaddeus got a bad exit, I think. Oh, and we can see Emiliano Gogari and Ruby Narwhal have touched. Emiliano loses a lot of positions, also to Alex Norris, now into P7, obviously being P1. Last race he wants to maximize his points. Further down the field we can see that Vlad... oh! Akram Shusham has been killed by... I'm not sure who that was actually. I think it was either Victor Mojito or Julian Oulet. Not Omelette, I'm sure. He has been hit while taking the corner. Alex Norris now behind Philo Vaspier. The Belgian trying to defend. Obviously Alex being quite a bit faster than him. Alex gets the better exit speed. Might be done over. Alex is gonna have the outside. Oh, switches back to the inside. On the inside of Philo Vaspier. What a move from Alex. Up the inside. Send it. See that Thaddeus is losing more and more positions. You can also see Alex now making his way to Ruby Narwhal, trying to get that top 5 position. Thomas Piccolo after that flying lap he did before, now chasing after Mike Moonen for P10. See Victor Mojito now side by side with Julian Oulet. Two pretty fast riders. Very close. Is he gonna go for a move? He's gonna wait. Smart decision. Smart decision from Victor to wait. See John Mapp side by side with Vlad. John Mapp breaks later. Is he gonna have the exit speed? What a switchback from Vlad. It's not gonna be enough though, because this next corner is a left-hander. On the outside, you're gonna be powerless. Is he gonna stick it down the inside? He's not. He's gonna give the position to John Matt. And Thomas Piccolo now side by side with Mike Moonen. Switches back. Mike Moonen hits the wall, but it's not enough for Thomas. Hits him in the back. Mike Moonen keeps it alive though. Nuno Rocha past Emiliano. Nuno Rocha keeps the inside. That should be done, but Emiliano gets a good launch, but it's not enough. Oh, Thomas is in the wall. Thomas has been pushed into the wall, I think. I think he got pushed. Or he did that himself. I think he did that himself, actually. I think he was oversteering on exit. Sees Julian has spun again. Unfortunately for him. Further up the field, Alex Norris is getting closer and closer to Ruby Narwhal. So we can see that... Oh, big crash! Jackson Paulson. Big crash for him. Again. Alex Norris got a good exit out of the final corner. He's gonna have to slipstream all the way up into turn 1. Let's get on board with him. He's gonna go up the inside of Ruby Narwhal. I don't think Ruby is gonna fight it. I don't think he's gonna fight him. Let's see. Alex breaks later and gets the move done. Great move from Alex. Alex now up into the top 5. In front of him are only quick drivers, as we see a very big gap between PT, P2 and P3. Really separating. Oh, and we see Mike Moonen flying through the air! What has happened? He's doing a nose stand. He's upside down. He's barrel rolled it. He's upside down. Emiliano definitely had something to do with that. He's completely upside down. It's Nuno Rocha now trying to go for a move on Viola Vaspier. Still battling for that position there. Alex Norris now side, very close to Colin Elise. On the outside here. For the Firestone corner. You want to be on the outside because the next corner is a left-hander, but Alex doesn't get good defending from Colin Elise. It's what you call a block pass, but it's all legal in this case. Is Alex gonna get a switchback done? No, he's gonna get hit from behind by Ruby Narwhal. That's gonna completely kill his exit, but also kill the other guy's exit. Ruby Narwhal is also gonna get a bad exit. Alex Norris was well on for P4 now as the leader. Sim Racing block is now on the final lap, with Grant God being just 1.3 seconds behind. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Definitely not if you hit the wall like that as well. Tadeusz Soposki side by side with John Sacanti. We're gonna see a switchback. Oh, we're gonna see John Sacanti up the inside. Is he gonna get... He doesn't get exit. Alex Norris now again up to Colin Elise. This time not quite as close. But he breaks later. He can get a switchback done. Elise slightly overshoots the corner. Alex gets a lovely switchback with a better exit speed, but he's on the outside of this corner. Ooh, very close. There was a lovely switchback from Alex, but he didn't make it work. Ruby Narwhal also right behind that as well. Gonna want to make that stick. As we can see, that Sim Racing block has been overtaken by Grant God. I didn't catch that. Hopefully that was a clean move. Grant God makes it into P1. Alex Norris and Colin Elise side by side. Colin Elise have some contact. There's a car in the wall. There's an Alex in the wall. Alex got hit by Colin Elise. I'm not sure if that was a legal move. That's definitely gonna get reported by the stewards. No. Colin Elise absolutely shunted him into the wall. The stewards are gonna have a look at that, as we can still see some cars side by side here through the final sector. Jackson Paulson, Ayrton Shoemaker. This is an interesting one. Up the inside, gains a position on Jackson Paulson up into P19. In front of him, Tadeusz. One more corner left. I don't think he's gonna have the time to do it. He gets a great exit though. He gets hit. Oh, he's not gonna make it, I think. I don't think he's gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. That was a good effort though from Ayrton Shoemaker. You can see that the final people are crossing the line. As we can also see some penalties being given out from the stewards. That was an interesting... Oh, that's a big contact. That was an interesting race here. I mean, a lot of chaos, a lot of crashing. Okay, yeah, a lot of flying from Thomas. So, this was round 5 of the TSRB Championship. I hope to see you guys next week. If not, you can always join the Discord to see what if you can join the next season, because next race will be the finale of the season. Bye bye guys.